ready? I'd like to solve this question from my high school textbook. Please stop writing. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so
Miss Justin, are you ready? What?
it's
Already? Oh, okay. So, actually, I'm supposed to just do simple case that I give you in the worksheet to find angles. And maybe this I could give to someone in Form 4 or Form 5. But okay, I'm like, okay, let's just do this directly. So basically, you have a triangle PQR. I should have said a triangle PQR, so apologies. The ratio of the sides are this. The question is to find the ratio of the angles. What is the first thing you suggest that I do? Oh, welcome back, Miss Okwam. I said I was going to send you a message yesterday and I forgot. Does that make me a bad friend? I think so. Sorry about that. I was going to send you a message. Okay. Yes? What do you say? Yes, sir.
you draw a triangle
We
first.
draw a triangle first, thank you. So we draw a triangle first. And what kind of triangle am I going to draw? The sun?
Equilateral.
Equilateral. Do you agree, Corey? What? You don't know. Manuela? What? Why do you think it's isosceles?
Because two sides are equal.
Because two sides are equal. What's two sides are those? P and R. Look at it. What is an equilateral triangular sum?
Also,
With this, does it look like all sides are equal? Understand? So an isosceles triangle will be drawn. My triangle is so cold. I don't understand you guys so jealous of my triangle. Okay, so we assume these are the equal sides. So how do I label it PQR? Can I say PQR just like that? I need to look at the opposite, right? So this must be P, this must be R, right? So basically the triangle is definitely like this. P, right? R, because the small letters P and R are the same. Then this must be my Q. Understand? Understand? Now, do I know the sides? The length of the sides? Yes, sir.
You could write them out as 1 square root of 2 and 1 because the angles will be the same no matter how big the sides are as long as they fit the ratio.
Okay, so you're saying I could write this as 1, and root 2?
Yeah.
Who agree or disagree with this? Agree or disagree?
I agree.
What about you?
agree.
Yes, Kevin? Oh, sorry. Isaac? Agree. Anyone disagree? I disagree. Anyone joining me to disagree? Come on, all you have to do is just trust me. Just say, we can trust Mr. Daniel.
You're
Even though I don't know
alone.
what he's talking about, but I'll go with him.
You're alone on this one.
Come on, I'm in class. What is wrong with Instagram people? Okay, it's not their fault, it's mine. Should have been on silent. Yes? Anyone want to join my team?
No.
How about you, Jenny? Jenny, my new friend, you want to join me to disagree? Or am I alone in this? Jenny, do you agree or disagree? I disagree. You want to join me to disagree? No? Basically what? What? Do you disagree or I agree? If you disagree, you're joining me, you're my friend. If you agree, well, our friendship is over right now, this
We
moment.
stand as one.
So which one? Disagree. Thank you, Jenny. Finally, I have a friend. On this day, 25th of May, at 10:53 a.m., I have a friend I can rely on in this class. The rest 24 are bullies. Actually, we are right.
Huh?
I disagree.
It's over. Okay?
We're
The
over.
ship moved already.
I'm drunk.
Disagree. Do you know why? What does it mean when you say the ratio of, okay, let's see, how many boys do we have in this class? Boys, raise your hand, please, quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, that's not a good number. Okay, yeah, with me, 14. So boys to girls is 14 to 12. Is this what we would say normally? Is this how you say it?
No.
Ratio of boys to girls is 14 to 12?
You simplify it.
You simplify. So you say the ratio of boys to girls is what? Does that mean there are 7 boys and 6 girls in this class?
No.
So when they say the ratio of side is 1 root 2 1, it doesn't mean there are 1 centimeter to root 2 centimeter or whatever. No. Does that make sense? What it's telling you is that when you have the original number, there is something common. And that something common has been divided. And you are presented with the simplest form, not the original. Okay? So if the ratio of boys to girls is 1:2, it means for every 1 boy you can pick in the class, you can pick 2 girls from the class. So if there are 5 boys, there will be 2 times 5 girls. If there are 7 boys, there will be 2 times 7 girls. So a number has been reduced, like common number has been cancelled, divided. Am I making sense? You have to factor that in. Let that number be k. It means originally this must have been k and this must have been 2k. Understand? It means originally in this class, if this is 70, this must be 60. That is a number that we have cancelled. In this case, the number is just 2. That is equal to 2 in this case. Are you getting that? So the fact that you have 1√2 1 doesn't mean it's 1√2. So if you draw the picture, the appropriate label should be what? Everybody? K. Let's use K instead of T. K is more popular. Okay. Yes? K. K. Instead of √2k, you can say k√2 because of the square root stuff. So this is the appropriate label. Nice try, everybody. Understand? So this is the appropriate label. Don't be surprised. Don't panic. Don't say, oh, but we're supposed to find the angles. The sides are unknown. We're in trouble. We are not in trouble. Just calm down. We're not in trouble. You see now. Okay? Now, can somebody tell me why cosine rule is appropriate to find the angle? Just pretend k is a number. So that means all the sides are known, right? So, cosine rule is appropriate. I think I just said it because all the sides are known. Okay? So all the sides are known, so cosine rule is appropriate. So we can say by cosine rule, yes, which one do we state? P, Q, or R? Say that again? Anyone. Anyone. We can find any angle first. Agree? Anyone can be stated. So do we just state P then? Or do we? No, I think I'm interested in Q. I'll tell you why. Yes, sir?
When the sides are in that ratio, Q is a right angle.
Say that again?
When the sides are in that ratio, Q is a right angle.
When something is ratio?
No, like when it's an isosceles triangle and the hypotenuse is like.
You mean Q is a right angle?
Yeah.
But we're not sure if is this square plus this square equals to this square? Oh. Okay, maybe that should have been √3. Yeah, Q looks right angle exactly because of that √2. That's smart of you to figure it out. I think the question I was supposed to put should have been √3 then. Because it's not right angle in that question. that I did back in the days. I hope I'm not in, I hope I remember correctly. Yes, you are right. With that 1 root 2 is a right angle triangle. And that's not what I want to do. Because it means 1 square plus 1 square is root 2, right? Root 2 squared. So that's not what I intend. I think this is what I intend. Okay, so I will take this because it's going to give us non-right angle triangle. Okay, so I want to show you how you find an angle in that situation. Okay, so cosine rule with Q. Let's take it together. Q squared, yes, quickly.
Q squared plus R squared minus 2PR cos Q.
So all you have to do is substitute. Q is K root 3. Okay? Something is not right. Yeah, okay, it's okay. So this is K squared, right? K squared, K cos Q. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
What's the left hand side? When you open the bracket, what do you get here? Doris, do you know? Can you at least try? What again? Say that again. What happens when you square this?
The square root cancels.
This is what I'm touching. I'm not touching square root. What happens when you square this? This square is going to affect both of them, correct? What happens when it affects this first one? Come on, stop wasting our time. K squared. Why do I have to scream before you can say that? I know you know the answer. You're just, I don't know. Shy? Please. I have a lot of things to do. I don't have time to waste. So that's K squared. What about this one? Speak louder, please. What? So why did you tell me like 3 minutes ago you don't know? You didn't even try. This is what I do not like. K squared plus K squared is 2K squared. This is 2K squared cos Q. So this is 3K squared. Can I say this is 0K squared? No, 0 cos Q? Because 2K squared minus 2K squared is 0. Do you agree? Yes? So it could be 0 cos Q, right? Mr. Washer? Because 2K squared minus 2K squared is 0. So it should be 0 cos Q. Or just 0 actually. What do you think?
I'm not sure.
Oh, because I'm sounding too interesting?
Yeah.
Like, okay, if you sound like that, it's leading me to hell. It's not helping me. But you have to trust me sometimes. Just like Jenny trusted me.
Okay, I trust you.
Tiago, what do you think? One second.
No.
Tiago disagree with me. I feel bad right now. Because it's so clear, like this is 2K squared minus 2K squared, that's 0. Why do you say no to that? Everybody knows 2K squared minus 2K squared is 0. How dare you say no? Kiana, you know you are the coolest Kiana. You better not force me to remove that title, cool Kiana. If you still want to be cool, you better agree with me. 2K squared minus 2K squared is 0. So I think the right hand side is 0 cos Q. Do you agree or not? From today, our name is Kiana. Okay, guys? No more cool Kiana. What do you think, sir? No. Everyone is against me again. Everyone is against me. So why do you say no? Yes, sir.
Because I got 2K is minus cos.
So,
So like the first two k squared minus that this
they are, those two terms are, there's a word for it, yes sir. Unlike terms. This is just 2k squared. This is 2k squared cos cube. It's like you trying to subtract 2 minus 5 people. Not 2 people minus 5 people. Or maybe 7 people minus 2 people. That's still making sense. But you want to do 7 people minus 5. What if that was $5? Can you do 7 people minus $5? They are unlike terms. It cannot be done. Similarly, this is just 2k squared. But this is 2k squared cos cube. They are different. So you cannot combine them. Understand? So you just collect the terms that are the same. This is 3k squared, this is 2k squared. They are like terms. So you bring them together and let this one be. Understand? Or better still, okay, so I write this properly first. 2k squared minus 2k squared cos cube. So these two are like terms. I put them together, so this comes to this side. So I get 2k squared cos cube, they are together. Then this one 2k squared minus 3k squared. So the ones I underlined in blue are here. Understand? I think this minus did not move. Can somebody tell me? Did it move? Because the same thing here. Manuela, did this minus move? Or it's just there? It doesn't look like it's moving. It's so stubborn. Maybe I've made a mistake. I'm just curious. What do you think? I know, I'm just saying, is this minus also this? I just want to be sure, because if this minus is also this minus, it means this guy is so stubborn, it's not moving. It's not the same? No, as in it's not the same minus, right? Okay. Do you agree with that? Do you think it's the same minus?
No.
It's different?
Yeah.
So where does this come from?
You moved the 3k to there.
Okay, but where does this one go?
It goes other side.
I can see it on the other side.
Turn positive.
Because it's now positive. So the minus here is now here. The plus here is now this minus. So don't get confused. Don't think they are the same. Understand? So almost there. Of course, I don't expect IGCSE to give you something like this, but you need to learn how to think. Is this correct? Yes? Forget about them, you take your picture in 3 years' time. So focus on the board and stop staring at from 6. Because if you get distracted, even though you can still see them later, you may not be able to grab that knowledge later. So you need to stop looking out. But that's what everybody has been doing for the past 10 minutes now. Cos Q is equal to what? If anyone speaking should speak loud, and I'm talking to 25 people. Fast. Say that again. Some people are not talking, they are just, so I can think they are saying something. Speak clearer. Be proud of what you are saying. Yeah, speak clearer and stop. That's what people do when they don't know how to sing a song. And they are in the choir. They just go with the flow. You think they know, they don't know. How many of you have done that before? Be sincere. Thank you, Jubino. We're in the same club together. You just go with the flow. Nobody knows you're singing or not. Just make sure you do not speak too loud. They think, oh, everybody's so good in the choir. Maybe it's just few people singing. Oh God. I wonder who taught us those tricks as babies. Can you see that K is never our problem? Because K is gone. Right? So now, Q is arc cos of that, which is what, ladies and gentlemen? Check. Yep.
120.
Remember, cos of anything more than 90 give you negative in question 1b. Right? So, when because something is negative, be ready to get a number more than 90. If you do not get a number more than 90, you have made a mistake. And do not work to get positive all the time. Follow logic, not what you think. This is logic. When you subtract this minus, it's going to be negative. So Q is known. Before you can find it, you need to know the three angles, right? Somebody tell me how to get any of the two angles. Now I have Q. So this is 120. What can I do?
Sine rule.
Sine rule.
It's isosceles, so you can just subtract it from 180 and then divide it by.
You don't need sine rule. You don't need sine rule. Since angle P plus angle Q plus angle R is equal to 180 degrees, it means angle P plus 120 plus R is equal to 180 degrees. It means angle P plus angle R is 180 degrees minus 120 degrees. Yes? It means angle P plus angle R is equal to 60 degrees. Right? And this is isosceles triangle. So angle P must be equal to angle R must be equal to 60 degrees divided by 2. Okay? Since triangle PQR is isosceles. So what does this mean? Therefore, your angle P, so angle P is equal to angle R is equal to 30 degrees. No need for sine rule or anything. So the final result now, therefore, the ratio of P to Q to R, tell me what to write.
30.
30.
120. 30.
How does this make sense?
2.
What is that called? You don't know what it's called? So let's do it again. Yes?
1.
30.
You're saying 1 again. Where does that come from? Listen, can you think about this stuff before you say them? Come on, it's not about who is faster. It's about who speaks, what makes sense. Yes?
30.
Uh-huh.
Colon.
Ratio, come on. Yes?
120.
120.
Ratio 30.
Good. Is this final? What do I write? 1.
4. 1.
You see now? Does that mean angle P is 1 degree? So that's why you cannot just say that is 1, root 2, root 3. Understand? So the only reason I did this question is to show you, if you know all the sides, how you can get the angle. That's the main reason I did this question. So please go to question 2 in your worksheet, if you haven't started already, and do the first. Okay, why don't we do the first and the fourth, the top 2 questions. Okay, the top 2 questions on that page. The top 2 questions on that page. The top 2 questions on that page. Yes.
Can I go to the toilet?
Yes. advise this method. I said it yesterday, so please do not use it in my class. Pick it up. When you get to the exam, you can use any method you want at your own risk. But for class practice, I want everyone to stick to stating the cosine rule formula and substituting and showing me how you work down. It minimizes error. That's the reason I recommend that. Okay, Jenny? Good. So in the exam, you are welcome to be creative. Write what you're subtracting, not just look at what I wrote. I put my 2k squared minus 3k squared. I didn't just jump. Okay, you don't need to erase anything. I'm just showing you how you collect the like times. It's equal to something. So I expect to see 81 plus 64 minus 100, something like that. Show me your steps. Please don't skip too many steps. Show me how you did it. Teach me in your solution. And now you could skip this and just write this one is equal to this plus this minus 100. That's not allowed. Alright, so you just skip this step. So don't write 2, 3 steps and that's it. Show me your steps. Is that multiplication? Oh, minus? Oh, it looks like dots. Very stingy person. They're not nice. Okay, that's good. Right. The half course of 111 over 45 will be an error because this is more than 1. Have you forgotten what we said? Is anyone giving you error? The first question, is it an error? Check your calculator and see what I mean. Exactly. Now C, where's your label? ABC. Where's the angle label? You cannot just assume that you know the angle label by add. So why is this having cos theta? What is that supposed to be? Cos A. But is A the unknown? If you start with this, you have cos A. Is A the unknown? All you have to do was label first. When you label first, you know the exact rule to take. But you didn't label first. That's why you have this problem. Any problem, sir? No? Is that an approximation or the exact value? Exact. Exact. So